What's up, nerds on a Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want.
Click the subscribe button.
Welcome back to REMEDIUM Sentinels. We're gonna... Do we have anything for upgrades? No, we don't really have the money. I mean, we could do something like increase pickup radius by 5%, and it would bring it up to 10% increase, but I think we're just gonna play. By the way, Crossroads, there's no plague detected. We basically got rid of it and got an achievement for that. And by the time I recorded it, so yesterday, or by the time you see this, it's been a few days, but for me it was yesterday that I recorded the episode, and by that time only 1.1% of players had that achievement. So yeah, now we're gonna go to the church, because from here we can get new stuff. I think I want to go with the Barbican. I really like this one. And we're gonna... we can't increase the fire rate. That would be great. I mean, just get everything a little bit. Like 5% for everything. Do we wanna do anything else? Nah, screw it. Let's go with the Barbican. And we're gonna just run around. I think... like the next, we get the next level, that's it, once we finish this one, if I remember correctly. Either by destroying all of the contamination, which either is just killing a certain amount of enemies, or is just winning by surviving. I'm not sure. I could have checked it out. I could have taken a look as to the requirements, but I didn't, so yeah, now I'm here. Have we gotten the machine gun to level 5? I'm not sure, but I want the emitter. I want to go with the weapons that I really like, because I want to try and survive up until the very last second. And the thing is, in this area, like at the church, you get swarmed so much. I also want to get increased movement speed, and then I think 1 point in movement speed is enough for now, unless I get unless I get options where everything sucks except for movement speed. But we'll see. So I just want to see how far we can go here, and if we can maybe transmute some of the weapons, because technically, what's it called, the emitter that we have right now, is it called the emitter? I don't know. The shockwave, basically. We have already gotten up to level 5 once, which means technically we should... emitter, yes, that's it. We should technically be able to... should technically be able to upgrade it to the next weapon. Unless it's something that you need to buy first. I really don't know how it works. So yeah, more experience. I've talked about it last time. It doesn't feel useful at all. Especially since the amount of EXP that we get is usually in the... what's it called? There's only one figure in the single figure stuff. Like, it's either 1 or I think 5. Oh, right? We are 13, 18. Yeah, so it's 1 EXP or 5 EXP. So we either get 0.1 or 0.5. Sure, increase the pickup radius. 0.1 or 0.5 bonus EXP. Which, I mean, over time it's something, but it just doesn't feel very useful, gotta say. It probably is, and I'm stupid for not taking it. But whatever. Also, it's got nothing to do with this game, but I gotta talk about it. I was so freaking happy today. Because... okay, so... back up a little. Energy. As in electricity. Costs a fair bit per month. I mean, of course, you pay for it. And this is gonna be a small story about how it works here in Austria. It might be the same as it is everywhere, but it might also not be. So if you don't really understand, just I'm trying trying my best to explain it as quickly as possible. So we can pick and choose which, what's the word? Which company basically we wanna buy electricity from. And you basically choose not just availability, but you basically choose for price. Like, why would you pay more for the same if you can get it cheaper? Like, that's a given, right? And since the pandemic, and even more since the Russian war on the Ukraine started, things got expensive. Let's go with chain. Things got more expensive because... Oh, that was nice. Because Austria gets part of its, like, gas from Russia. And we got some... Okay, wait. Cruise weapon fire rate, sure. And I don't know how it's with electricity, but everything is just... It got harder to get for the companies, or some say. And so everything got more expensive. Gas, like heating with gas got way more expensive. Heating with electricity got way more expensive because electricity got way more expensive. And then it got even more expensive. And one thing that really made me mad, like completely, the company that I got energy from before was called Ökostrom, which means ecological energy, basically. Basically it was energy from stuff like sun, water, like renewable energy. It was renewable energy, and only a very small, very tiny portion of the energy that they basically sold was through other means, like not as great means as renewable energy. Okay, we're gonna keep this bomb around and see if it hopefully doesn't despawn, because once we get swarmed, we want to go back here and just get it. So, yeah. Basically, my energy was quite inexpensive because it came from renewable energy. Again, wind, water, sun, and they advertised for that. Like, we are renewable, we use renewable energy, stuff like that. And then when everything got more expensive, suddenly the renewable energy got more expensive. And I could understand, technically, if we had like solar panels and wind turbines and stuff and water turbines in other countries and got the energy from there. But no, it comes from our own country. And it got more... Oh, damn it. Didn't want to take that yet. Whatever. And it got more expensive. Because everything else got more expensive. Because, and that's something that I'm not too knowledgeable about, but that's how a colleague of mine explained it to me, and he has ties to politics, so I trust his word. There is a thing I don't know the name of, but basically here in Austria, and I think in some other countries, the energy cost is not, like, they can't fight about who's cheaper, because they all have to make their prices kind of based on the most expensive one, so that the most expensive one is still what's the word? It can still work, basically. No, it is still a contender in the whole game, basically. Because if everyone else would just try to be the cheapest, then the ones that can't produce their energy cheaper are pretty much fucked. Which, I mean, that is usually how things go, right? If someone can't perform with the best and or the cheapest, then they are screwed. But we, as a country, seem to have something in place where every company that sells energy has to like take or make their prices compatible with the highest one, not with the lowest one, which to me makes no sense at all. And so even though I was getting my energy from renewable sources, they had to increase their prices, or they did increase their prices. I don't know about had to, but they had to to some extent, but they increased their prices by a lot. And I'm talking about, I think it was, okay, deals a lot more damage or freezes enemies. Both seem really cool, but I think we're gonna go with freeze. Yeah, I'm talking about a lot more more money. The prices I think doubled. So I went and got another company. Like I said screw this. Negated the contract, or basically canceled the contract, and yeah, bought my energy from another source, which technically not renewable energy, but cheaper, which doesn't make any sense at all. Like at all. More enemies, longer duration. Damn, that's really good. And I would guess that this also has 5 levels. But yeah, why was I happy today? Why was I really happy today? Because, and this comes off as bragging, and I mean, yeah, I would be like, you can't call it bragging because I mean I'm just freaking happy, but yeah. Every year or every few months there is a new, like they trust me, I can talk. The companies rethink the money you're paying. Like they look through the contract, they see how much energy you're using, and then act accordingly by making it more expensive, your energy, or sometimes cheaper. Because like if you use a quantity of 20 but pay for a quantity of 10, then of course you are paying less than what you get. Makes sense. But if you pay for 30 but only get 20, then of course you get some money back over time. We're gonna go for more experience now, because right now I think these big golden globes seem very useful. They seem like a lot of EXP. Alright, so yeah, a few weeks back I got a letter from my old energy source saying, hey, basically for the last years, or for the last time basically that I was with them, I actually get money back because I used less than what I paid. And it was, let me tell you, it was a nice chunk. I don't want to go into specifics, but it was a nice chunk of money that I didn't really anticipate. And today I got a letter from my current energy company, and I got an even bigger chunk from them as well, because of something that I just heard, but it seems it's true. Yeah, it seems like all these increases in price were illegal, or at least to some point, to some extent. Everyone just kept increasing their prices, which meant that everyone else kept increasing their prices because they saw, hey, everyone else does it, so why shouldn't we? Also, we need to do it by a little bit, so why not do it by a lot of it? And so they did, and turns out that was partially illegal. So they had to basically go back and be like, shit, we screwed up. Or rather, oh, don't worry, you'll get some money back. Yay, we are great, we are the best. Flame mortar, yes, please. We are so nice, we give you money. But yeah, overall, I got 2 big, and I mean pretty sizable chunks of money back because of their illegal activities or partially illegal activities. Now, I'm not saying that they are like completely doing illegal things or what. I just think that many of these companies got a little carried away by, hey, we have to increase our prices by, let's say, 20%. And then they increased it by 30 because just to be sure. Like, that's at least the feeling that I got from it. And now, basically, they have to give back some of the stuff that they got with not quite fully legal means. Again, this is just the way I heard it, read about it, the way I understand it. I bet it's way more complicated than that. Like, I'm sure it is. This just to give you a little understanding. But yeah, this was something that I did not anticipate, and I mean, I think most of you can attest to that. Getting money that you didn't anticipate or didn't bank on, basically, is amazing. Just getting money out of thin air is awesome. Like, who doesn't like that? And also, even better, from now on, I pay less monthly for energy. It's still more than it was beforehand, don't get me wrong, but it's, I think, close to like 25% less than I paid the last month, and I think 2 years or a year or two. No, it was less than 2 years. It was the last year or so, or at least a few months. So overall, I'm freaking happy. Okay, we need one more. We have to survive one more minute, please. But we get swarmed like crazy. Oh, there's an explosive. Awesome. Now all I need is some healing because my 1 health a second is not 1 health a second, so it doesn't work that way. But I think the ice chains were a great idea. Now the question is, do all the weapons, quote unquote, just have ice or fire upgrade? Because I would guess, I mean, we only saw fire upgrade for the mortar, but I would definitely guess that it also has ice, where, yeah, every explosion also freezes enemies or whatever. So close, 5 seconds. Come on. Did I do it? I did. I did do it. Ruins. Survive 10 minutes in church. Church rush. Survive 15 minutes in church and something else. Getting the mortar up to level 5? No, I don't know what that is. Okay. We also got rid of the plague in the church. Next we got the ruins. Awesome. Okay, let's see. What have we unlocked? Church. Church level is unlocked, of course. Ruins. Ruins is unlocked. Makes sense. Endless mode for crossroads is unlocked. Oh, we could go endless. That's cool. Endless mode for church is unlocked. That makes sense. Barbican is unlocked. Lamina is unlocked. Okay, Odin. Find and save Odin in ruins. Purchase for 5,000 scraps. That's a lot. Kill Perrin in mine level. Don't have that yet. Frozen Pass. We don't have that yet. Mortar weapon is unlocked. Percussor transmutation. Okay, sure. Sure. Emitter transmutation. So yeah, they can be transmitted. Alright. Lose 10,000 HP. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Alright, we have 900 scraps. That's a decent amount. Do we just go for better? I don't think so. What I want to do now is I want to go to the ruins with Lamina and just try and find the next Sentinel. I want the Odin. Because every machine with the name Odin is probably really cool. And hopefully has some sort of like chain lightning attack. Because it's the Odin, right? This stuff glows, and I don't know why. Come on, just kill that one thing. Like, we already know that the saw blade is... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We actually can unlock the other max abilities. Oh, that is awesome. I love this. I love this so much. So now I can... Yes, I can get it. I can get the mortar with other characters. Like, I'm thinking the very first Sentinel, which Gladiator or whatever it was called. I keep forgetting. Screw it, let's take the machine gun. The very first thing with the percussor and the mortar sounds just fun. Maybe the saw blade sooner or later, but I would guess that we have to fully... Why do stuff glow? Why do... So I would guess we unlocked the mortar because we got mortar to level 5. And then got mortar to level 5 and over. That's at least my... That's what I think how we unlocked it. Okay, I think the glowy stuff is just like the same as... whatchamacallit? As fire in other levels. Or lanterns. If I was a captured mech thing, where would I be? Probably in a cave. Like, probably in a cave. Where would the cave be? Cage, not cave. Well, close enough. And we found it. That's the Odin. Come on out, Odin. Sooner or later. I'm here to save you. So that I can use you. Which we're gonna do next episode. Because I feel like a fully one run and a... Damn it, that's a lot of enemies. A one run and a supply run to get it. Excuse me? Whomst even throws... What is that? Meteorites. Was that an enemy attack? Was that just something that happens here? I don't know. But something just... Like, there were meteorites, and I'm kind of here for it. Because I think it also hurt the enemies, so... Yeah, sounds about right. And I need to get out of here, need to get out of this circle. Great. And go back to the Odin. Just a few more mortar shots, probably. Oh, damn. Good thing that I've chosen Lamina, the faster Sentinel. But on the other hand, it's pretty much the weakest, or it is the weakest. Yes, we got it. In terms of health. Sure, increase the soul blade. Like, I wonder if the saw blade also has like ice or fire upgrades. Because fire, if fire is the same every time where it just deals more damage, I could see that with the saw blade. But like freezing an enemy with the saw blade sounds weird, doesn't it? And we shall see. I think, we got the saw blade to level 5. If we can do it again today or this time, and then even further, we will see. I just wanna get the saw blade for everyone to use because I really like it. It's just a very weird starting weapon because it has such a delay, and it's pretty much single target. I mean, I can hit multiple targets at once. It's not completely single target, but you know, mostly. The machine gun, like once it actually fires constantly at an enemy, it's not bad. It's just not good. Around you, sure, go with the emitter. The emitter with ice, if it's the same upgrades for everything, sounds really good. Like just a frozen, like a frost nova all around you that freezes enemies that are right next to you. Sounds good. Sounds very useful. Because that would help you get out of a pickle or two. A pickly situation. Get back here, get the XP. Auto repair. Also, heavy rain, I want to increase that. But I think we're just gonna go for the repair. Which, again, not really 1 a second. Don't know. But not 1 a second. Oh, whoa, no. I got stuck there. My fault. Totally my fault. And there are more. Yep. Okay, so the meteorites actually hit the enemy as well. And it seems like it's just a stage hazard. Like, it's in this level, sometimes meteorites fall down. Which would make sense, or it would explain why there are ruins here. I mean, everything else also is in ruins, so it doesn't really explain anything. But you know what I mean. Just, you know, aim the machine gun backwards and just keep firing. Is the thing. In this game, you cannot aim anything yourself. It's an auto-aim, auto-shooter game. Otherwise, I would constantly have the machine gun shoot something. Yeah, I really want to level it up. I want to get it to level 5 and beyond, because I feel like at some point it has to do something, right? Like right now, we shoot 10 damage multiple times. Just take a look at the saw blades and they do that, but better. If we could also upgrade the firing rate, the machine gun would probably be better. If we could also upgrade our damage, the machine gun would be better. It just... you need so much for it to get good. Oops. I misclicked there. Didn't want to get the WASP. But I now got the WASP. Right? Yeah. I mean, it is a weapon that's decent. It does 70 damage, which is what the mortar does, but the mortar does it in an area. I mean, I already see myself going for builds where I use all the weapons that I usually don't use, like the decoy, the machine gun, the WASP. Then again, yeah. The WASP is a good weapon. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad weapon. It's just against a horde like this, the WASP is pretty much... I wouldn't call it useless, because I just realized that it does area of effect. Like, it hits multiple enemies. That's actually good. I did not realize that before. Middle level 4, come on, give me more XP. Machine gun max. Okay, we got the machine gun to level 5. Don't know if we had that before, like if we ever got it to level 5 before. One thing that I really like about the game's UI, basically, is user interface for people who don't know, is that my health bar is transparent, but once I get hit, oh no, that's a big dog. Once I get hit, it is no longer transparent and it's fully visible. Just to show, hey, you just got hit. I like that. Let's create the decoy. Maybe it helps. I just need to upgrade something. Like either the emitter or the machine gun. I need one more level, please. Ooh, there is. Now we got the chest up there. Just leave me alone for a little bit. Let me go up here. On you, please. I don't really see any chests, which means I can't really get... Damn it. Yeah, sure. Better decoy. Oh, it actually, like, with longer duration, the decoy actually stays there and behaves like a decoy by staying there and making enemies attack it. Because at level 1 it just immediately explodes, so it's more like a bomb. It doesn't really function as decoy. Okay. Now we are doing all right. We are healing a little bit. We are... Wow. The decoy seems to have global range because enemies that I ran towards left me alone because they saw a decoy all the way over there. So the decoy seems like a good weapon. Look at that. They ran past me. Okay, decoy good, has to be upgraded. Machine gun, I mean, it fires faster right now and it does 13 instead of 10. I'm not sure if that's actually that great for now. Oh, okay, the decoy. I'm sorry that I slandered the decoy. Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna die here. Damn it. But hey, machine gun transmutation. Oh yeah, get machine gun to level 5. Didn't have that before. That makes sense. 1000 scrap. It's going. I mean, I really want that. Add one more projectile to all weapons. I really want that. Time control, I don't know if I want that. Like, gameplay wise, of course I want it. Oh my goodness. Going from 2.5 skulls to show difficulty probably to 4 and 3/4. Holy hell. Anyway, that's it for today. Next time we're gonna take a look at the Odin weapon percussor. What? Skill auto repair can transmute percussor. Huh. Power is increased. Yeah, okay. So same weapon as the gladiator. Wait a second. Oh, these two seem to be different robots, but the Odin is technically the gladiator. Same model. Barbican is the same as Abbott. Same model. And the Archangel is the same as Lamina. Same model. Interesting. Sawblade. Can transmute Sawblade. Can transmute Mortar. From the beginning? Because, like, the Barbican can also... Well, whatever. We're gonna find it out sooner or later. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gather around. Bye bye.